Hi, I'm General Grudge, and I'm supposed to be working on one of my totally biased Comicsgate reviews, but in doing so, I opened up one of my old comic book boxes to pull out some of my Captain America collection, and it's got me procrastinating and looking at old comic books. So I thought I'd make a video and share some of those. Here's a classic. This is Avengers #1. Ooh, look at that. The light's glaring on it where you can't see it. Anyway, Avengers #1. What we got here? Ooh, the pride of the collection is not Avengers #1. It's Avengers #4, which is the first appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. Yeah, that's awesome. What else we got here? I actually haven't looked at these in years. Incredible Hulk 102, which is actually the first issue, I think, of the Incredible Hulk. Strange Tales 114, Captain America versus the Human Torch. I think this is the first appearance of Human Torch in the Silver Age, but I don't remember. It's been a long time. What we got here? Avengers Annual #1. Meh. Oh, this. Oh. Look at all this. Here we've got all the old tales of suspense with Iron Man and Captain America. First one's got Iron Man in it. Here they are. This must be the first one with Iron Man and Captain America. I have every one of these. Let's see, I'll keep them in order. How do I do that without tearing them up? I don't know if you can see these because of the glare, but I'm not going to work too hard at this. More Captain America. Now, these are great. These are all Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. Classics of the Marvel Silver Age. Captain America is by far and away always been my favorite comic book character. I have every Captain America comic book, pretty much, from Avengers #4 until sometime in the early to mid-2000s when I stopped buying regularly. I haven't looked at most of these in years. Oh, whoa, what's this? Ooh, here's a good one. Red Skull and the Cosmic Cube. I'll have to read these again now that I've opened them, so my review's going to be very late. Return of Titanium Man. How cool is that? What else have we got? No, I've already looked at those. Oh, here they are. A lot more. A lot more of these. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see these. These are all in pretty decent shape. I bought most of these when I got my first full-time job. Because I all of a sudden had a lot of expendable money that I wasn't used to at the time. Looks like the Mole Man. Most of these just seem to have... A lot of these just seem to have Iron Man on the cover. I wonder if Iron Man was more popular back then. Wow, I tell you, the plastic really captures the glare really bad. Crusher. I can't remember if that's Crusher Creel or not, to be honest with you. I'm definitely going to have to reread these. My memory's bad and I can't remember things. Oh, a good one with Captain America and Nick Fury. How sweet is that? Here's a classic cover. To be Reborn. All these tales of suspense were good. Every single one of them. Whiplash, Iron Man #2, the movie. That's what he really looked like. How can I hold these where they don't? I'm not taking them out. That's too much work. Oh, there we go. Turn it to the left a little bit. Let's try that. Hey, but if I cared what their value was, this would be worth a little money now after the Black Panther movie got so big. Cap versus the Panther. I don't remember what the Black Panther's first appearance was. Probably not that, but I don't know. I'll have to look that up. What we got here? Whoa, don't fall on the floor. I love you. Okay. Don't remember this at all. Okay. This is when Captain America finally got his own title. It started at issue 100. Back then, that was before Marvel got desperate for trying to make everything a collectible and catering to the speculator market, so they didn't always start with issue number 1. So Captain America in the Silver Age started with issue 100, and I have that. And then we have pretty much all the early 100s down here. Some more Red Skull. Captain America 102. More Red Skull. You can't have enough Red Skull. I need to bring him back into movies. He's a great villain. Captain America 104. How was I going to hold these? Yeah, this isn't working out. Batroc, the villain, good guy. You know, he's a pretty good guy for a bad guy. You haven't witnessed Kirby books if you've looked at the trade paperbacks. You have to own the originals. I know that sounds hipster, but it's true. I don't know what it is about the reprint process, but you can't really appreciate why everybody says Kirby was one of the greatest until you see the actual originals. A lot of these still have the original prices on them. I don't know what they're worth now. I've had these for many, many years. All right. Classic Captain America cover, 109. Ooh, the Falcon fights. Could this be the first issue, our first appearance of Falcon? I don't remember, like I said, just about everything else. Oh yeah, this is a great cover. Check it out. Let's dig a little deeper into the box and see what we got. Just grab a random handful. Oh yeah, this is a good one. They're supposed to be making some new Fantastic Four movies. Maybe they'll finally do this character right. Wow, I need to rebag these. This is sticking a little bit. It's a thick copy of the Silver Surfer #1. Silver Surfer #2. Well, these were thick. I forgot how thick these were. There's a Skrull, back when they were bad guys and not politically correct like the Captain Marvel movie. One of the arch nemesis of the Silver Surfer, Mephisto. At least that's how he said his name since I was a kid. I don't know. So that's Silver Surfer. What else we got? More Jack Kirby. Some classic Jack Kirby. New Gods #1, an original. All these are originals, of course. They were way easier to own way back then. New Gods #2. Another underrated series that I'm sure they'll run in the movies. What do we got here? Is this #3, I think? Yeah, New Gods #3 with Black Racer. One of the dumbest characters Kirby ever created, but still cool. New Gods #4. New Gods #5. My goodness. Oh, Jack Kirby's The Demon #1. Really cool book. Really cool book. What's this #2? Demon #2. These are kind of sticking together. These need to be rebagged. #3. I probably haven't looked at these in a decade or something. Oh, and oh man, this is an underrated classic. If you've never read this book, I suggest you find it and someone make a TV series for it soon. This is perfect to be adapted. Commandy, The Last Boy on Earth by Jack Kirby. This is a great book. Needs to be a TV show. Pretty much inspired by Planet of the Apes, but still really cool. Was this #2? Yeah, #2. Oh, we got some down here. Some more Commandees. Yeah, Commandy number... So I went from 2 to 7. I guess I didn't get all the Commandees back in the day, or they're upstairs. Most of my comic books are upstairs. I have 10,000 comic books in my attic right now because I'm a pack rat and I don't get rid of anything. Forever People #1. Cool book to have. Not Jack Kirby's best. Oh, 2 issues for some reason of OMAC #1. Very weird cover. OMAC means One Man Army Corps. But I really love OMAC as a character. I reference him a lot when I play video games. I call myself the One Man Army Corps, even though I suck. Here's another OMAC. Is this #2? It is #2. The One Man Army Corps by Jack Kirby. I have a lot of Kirby books here. OMAC #3. Interesting enough, John Byrne rebooted OMAC for a nice limited series that was really awesome. And I didn't buy it back in the day, but he was nice enough, just after conversing with him online, this was probably 20 years ago, to send me the whole thing for free. Just to be nice. So you don't believe all those bad John Byrne things you hear. He's actually a really decent fellow to his fans. You treat him decent, he'll treat you decent. So anyway, I'm all the way up to OMAC number 7 by Jack Kirby. I guess I had pretty much all these. Here's OMAC number 8. There's probably a better way to hold these, but I've got a lot to do now. Okay, one of my favorite Jack Kirby DC characters. I mean, there's not a lot of them. Is this double boarded or is something stuck to it? I guess it's double boarded. Mr. Miracle number 1. I know Mr. Miracle not long ago got a lot of praise again from a new adaptation, but I tried to read it. I bought the digital versions, and it is horrible. It is not Mr. Miracle. This is Mr. Miracle. Go find the original. Or find anything by John Byrne or Walt Simonson, and you'll get the actual character. And here is Mr. Miracle number 1 again. What? I have 2 of these. I don't know how that happened. Mr. Miracle number 2. These are just superb covers. I mean, Kirby was on fire at this point right here. How do I hold that? I wonder if this would be better with the light off. Too late to try that. Mr. Miracle number 3. Another great cover. Mr. Miracle number 5. Ooh. Oh, classic Mr. Miracle cover. All these are pretty great. Look, here's number 6. Let's see if we can get a good view of that. Look at that. That's awesome. Exciting. A cover should be exciting and make you want to buy the comic book, make you interested in what's in it. This one's kind of similar, but this is one of the rare, not so great ones, but it's still pretty cool. At least a lot of excitement. A lot of Comicsgate guys could learn to make more exciting covers. Mr. Miracle number 10. So I've got at least 10 of these. Sometimes he doubled down a little too much on the escape artist stuff. I mean, I know that's part of the whole character, but you know, it gets a little bit predictable after time. And then just as soon as I say that he does the exact same thing but makes a really awesome cover. He has to escape from a torpedo. How cool is that? Now let's see how far we can stack these up without them falling in the ground and making me cry. There's not too many more in this box and we'll be done. More Mr. Miracle, this time number 15. Very 70s-esque cover. I about dropped my comic book, scared me. I don't remember these stories right now at all because my memory is bad. And I don't like that cover. I can't remember who this black character is at all for some reason right now, and it makes me want to read them so I can remember and then say, oh yeah, and then forget it all over again. Here's Mr. Miracle number 18. You can tell I really liked this character. I went out of my way to get all of these. Oh yeah, here's a classic comic book where Superman races the Flash. If my memory is correct, and I'm not confusing this with another book, I think they race all the way through time and get to the end and start over again. That might be a different book. Now, you talk about being a hipster. I've loved Guardians of the Galaxy back in the 90s. I mean, really, really, really loved them. And, of course, now they're very popular because of a movie of different group. I have all the old Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the very first appearance of Guardians of the Galaxy. And Marvel Superheroes presents number 18. So the original Guardians of the Galaxy. Ooh, underrated Marvel character. They actually made a great movie of this, but they called it Aquaman, and it was a DC movie. Submariner number 1. Make no mistake, the Aquaman copies the Submariner, not the other way around. Again, another thing that may be popular now because of movies, Doctor Strange number 1. Good stuff. Doctor Strange 170. This was special for some reason. Maybe it was the first appearance of Nightmare. Again, I should have done a little research before I made this video, but whatever. It's YouTube. Nobody cares. Whoa. These are going to fall in a minute. Doctor Strange 171. Don't remember why I have this. Probably just because I liked Marvel and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange 174. These are a little random. Doctor Strange 175. Really nice covers. Dark. See? Doctor Strange was a very original, interesting character back in the day. People forget that. I believe this was Doctor Strange's girlfriend, but I don't remember her name. I tell you what, it sucks getting old. Round 40, my memory just died. Okay, we got into some slightly newer stuff. Here's John Byrne, Superman #1. John Byrne rebooted Superman and made the most interesting Superman comic books ever made, in my opinion. You can disagree if you want. I never cared that much for the comic book Superman, except when he was in the right hands by somebody like John Byrne. John Byrne is my all-time favorite comic book creator, bar none. Here's some random Crisis on Infinite Earth books, 3 and 4. I know I have all of them somewhere. I don't know why these two are out of order. That's going to bug me. Just a small handful of random stuff in the back of this box. Some more Mr. Miracles that aren't bagged and boarded. Oh, here's the rest of those Commandees. They are not bagged and boarded. I am not going to mess with them much because I need to do that. Let's see. Put that down here. Here's another Crisis on Infinite Earths. George Perez, one of the greatest artists of all time. This is number 5. It's some original Frank Miller 300 books. Bought those back in the day. They might be very popular now because of the movies. I don't know. Anyway, that's my whole main box I've got down here. I've got a bunch of Comicscape books, but I'm not showing those right now. Anyway, I just wanted to make a video while I was going through those because it's a nice bit of nostalgia. Thank you for watching.